never thought this day would come. You worked so hard and it paid off. See, you made it another year. No one saw all your blood and tears. There were days you didn't know what you would do, 'cause the whole world depended on you. All you needed was hope. Then you find your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow.
Welcome back to Tea Time with Ken, Houston, and Olive.
Hey, who do we have today?
Let's celebrate.
We have Dee Dee Simon. She is here tonight, today. You know, I like to say this. I have to say this. Oakland. She's from Oakland. Born and raised, beautiful, talented. She has all the skill sets. She has done stage plays, wrote a book. I'm going to let her talk about it. And you got to see her. You got to see her. And listen to this. The song that
we just played.
What is it called?
Let's celebrate.
So we're going to celebrate Oakland's own today. Go ahead.
Well, I just want to say that I'm so thankful to Tisha Wallace that introduced me. Tisha Wallace also have a radio show on KGM1, but Dee Dee herself, I've been following her on Facebook. I told her the other day, I said, I've been following you, and I came to a couple of your events. You didn't even know I was there. We kind of, as you know, take our time, get to know somebody, see how their personality is, how wonderful they are, because Ken is all about being a good role model, being positive, and of course, if you're from Oakland, that's a plus.
Yeah, if you got talent, oh my
Yes.
God. It ain't nothing you can't do if you're from Oakland, you have talent.
We did pick Dee Dee, and she didn't even know that we picked her, and when I approached her, she was amazingly nice, and we're just so proud of her. So the questions that we have and the things that she wants to talk about, we're gonna let her do it. But before we do that, we're gonna play one more song of Dee Dee's, and then we'll be right back.
Dee Dee Simon.
Gut-wrenching decision surrounding a 13-year-old girl. Jahai McMahon went in for tonsil routine surgery at Oakland Children's Hospital when things took a terrible turn, and she ended up on life support.
Say move on when your body still is warm, and they say that you were gone. I fell in love with you from the start, from the first sound of your heart. I knew you'd be known by many. Now the world is praying. I'll be the air you need to breathe. I'll be the voice you need to speak. I'll be your heart, a steady beat. I'll be the one, I'll be the one. I'll be the air you need to breathe. I'll be the voice you need to speak. I'll be your heart, a steady beat. I'll be the one, I'll be the one. I'll be the one. Yeah, my baby girl. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a new day, it's a new fight, just to keep you alive. See, my fall has turned to winter, and your smile I will remember. Yeah, she left us once, a spark brought her back. I'm by her side, it happened so fast. I'm holding on to all your prayers. I know my love will keep her there. I'll be the air I'll be the air. I'll be the voice you need to speak. I'll be your heart to steady beat. I'll be the one. I'll be the one. I'll be the air you need to breathe. I'll be the voice you need to speak. I'll be your heart to steady beat. I'll be the one. I'll be the one. I'll be the one. Here I am. I'm there for you, no matter what they say. Time is precious, every second. Thank God for another day. I'll be the rock you need. My love flows so deep. This you best believe, yeah. Why can't they see your heartbeat? Started inside of me. I'll be the air you need to breathe. I'll be the voice you need to speak. I'll be the heart steady beat. I'll be the one. I'll be the one. I'll be the air you need to breathe. I'll be the voice you need to speak. I'll be your heart steady beat. I'll be the one. I'll be the one. I'll be the one. Ooh, yeah. I'll be the one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, I'll be the one.
Welcome to Tea Time with
Time.
Ken Houston
Welcome.
and Olive. Here
Welcome.
we are
Thank you.
with beautiful Dee Dee Simon.
Hey,
Welcome to our show.
thank you for having me.
Sure.
I'm so excited. I'm just like ecstatic. Like we got to get there on time. Can't be late.
Let me tell you, when I heard you were coming, I looked you up and I saw you. You're gonna have a show on Yoshi's on November the 3rd.
Yes, indeed.
I'm excited. And is that a birthday day?
It is gonna be my
Uh-oh.
birthday celebration.
That's what
By
I'm
the time we
talking about.
leave, it'll be my birthday the next day.
Right. So you're gonna
Right.
celebrate your birthday at Yoshi's and you're
Yes.
gonna sing and you're gonna show your talent.
Oh, most
What songs are
definitely.
you gonna sing?
We're gonna do some tribute to Whitney and Bobby Brown. I got Evan Dace coming to do Bobby Brown, and then I'm gonna do my own stuff. Because
Right.
a lot of people want to know, when are you gonna do your stuff? Come to Yoshi's, you'll see me do my stuff.
Right, and that's
And we
November.
already know that
Nope,
it's,
the
VIPs are sold out.
Yeah, the VIPs are sold out. Hey,
Gone.
So get your tickets now, cause you gotta see her. You gotta see her. So
Right.
November the
Thank
3rd, 2015,
8 p.m.
8 p.m. That's when it
8
starts.
p.m. And we'll be there.
and the food's good.
Let me say something. I heard when you off camera that you did a couple of plays and you've wrote a book.
Yes,
That's
yes.
talent. To be
Thank
able
you.
to write a book, play, sing, that's true talent. So tell us, what's the name of the book?
The book is called When a Man Loves a Woman.
Uh-oh.
It's
what
a
I'm talking about.
fiction drama about a older man that is telling his life of all the loves he's had. So it's almost a crime story.
So is this fiction or nonfiction?
It's fiction.
Okay, I just want to know.
I think that's a story about Ken Houston.
I don't know, fiction or nonfiction. It sounds exciting. I'm getting that book.
It's fiction because it opens you up to
Wow.
what this man thinks when he sees a woman and the different women that he talks to and how what women do triggers how a man reacts.
So do you have a co-author on that, or is it just
It's
you?
just me.
Wow.
He
Gonna
said,
get that book.
No, I'm just
Ken,
saying.
you
be-
wanna
no,
be
no,
the
no, 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 I don't. I'm just saying you have a co-author because that's. I mean, you playing two different sides. You
I
playing
am.
two different mentals. You know, you in the head of a man, then you in the head of a woman, then you. Yeah, that's deep. I gotta read that book. Go
That
ahead.
sounds interesting. So, Dee Dee, one of the questions that I had, we both did a research, before deciding to have you on the show.
Research.
And we honestly didn't know that you were born in Oakland and you're Oaklander. If we knew that, Ken would probably be really excited. But the thing is that some of the questions that we had, you're so young and so talented, was some of your talent we just learned tonight.
thank
But
you.
when you realized that, I could sing, I have a talent?
Well, I started realizing I started realizing I could sing around 12 from a young lady who was doing the young people's theater group because it wasn't nothing for us to do. We didn't have anywhere to go. So she opened it up at church and we would just flood the church. And that's when I realized, oh, I want to do this. I really want to do this. And she just took us and nurtured us and got us out of trouble. And when she passed, we still took what she taught us on and branched off to our own thing. But as you know, the singing has its ups and downs. You get in with people because most singers start off doing rap hooks with rappers. You know, the E40s, the Too Shorts, the Loonies, and all of that. And you hope that you can go somewhere after that. And then at the same time, you have to keep your balance because a lot of people rap and they don't live those lifestyles, and then you don't want to get it twisted.
Start thinking that's you.
Yeah, you think, you know what I mean, and be like, well, hey, so, doing those rap hooks and then just saying, you know what, I want to sing, and finding somebody. I'm gonna find somebody that got some money, and I'm gonna tell them I want to sing. So I found somebody that got some money.
That's what I'm talking. So like a lot of talent, women come out of the churches. Whitney, I mean, just name them. Aretha.
Right.
Tell me that experience. I mean, is it something that they just tell me that experience?
As a female, we go through so much, especially when you have broken homes and when you don't have a male figure, you tend to find love where you can, and your mom is telling you, dragging you to church. We didn't get to sleep at home when she went to church.
You was there with her.
I was there with her all day long. Okay, but
and it paid off.
And it did.
In a couple of ways.
And I just attracted to the singing.
Wow.
But she was a working mom, and I was never going to be at the choir rehearsals. So finally, it got set up to where I started being able to be in the choir, and you can run to the church for anything. It's a hospital. It's a courtroom. They write letters on your behalf when you get in trouble. And you may somebody. Depending on where you go, if you wind up in court, somebody in there may be the judge. Because that happened to me.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
And it was dismissed.
That's what I'm talking about. I got a question on growing up in Oakland. You got your highs, you got your lows. And as a singer, like as just being as a community advocate, I got my highs. Sometimes I'm at highs, sometimes I'm at the lows because it's hard. It's hard. And it's hard being in the public eye. Tell me about your high and tell me about your lows. That you can give some experience to youngsters or somebody that's trying, somebody that's want to be
a positive message.
Dee Dee.
Right.
Yes.
Well, the high, you have to keep having perseverance because there is you have friends that are there for you, but no one's going to come to every show. Like I expect my friends to be at every show until I make it, because you guys are my main supporter. But if somebody falls off, then the next person falls off, then the next person falls off. Then you're like, well, I need you to survive. So it's the same as with Keisha Cole, from Oakland. She would come to my house every day. Just let me sing with you. Just let me sing. And I'll take her out into the yard, and I would be like, okay, let's start with Mary Had a Little Lamb. And we would sing that every day. Every day she would come over, and, she was with her foster parents and all that, but she would come over every day. So eventually when I started singing in the studios and getting to work, I would go in there and see her sleeping on the couch. And I'll be like, Keisha, what you doing, Keisha? Because she'd be up. She was in there hungry, waiting to get on. You have to be hungry. And see,
it's that perseverance.
That's what it is.
I like it.
And I didn't see her anymore, and the next thing I know, she's made it. I congratulate anybody that's made it. But me, I was taught, my grandmother was always, you go to school. What you singing for? So it was like a battle to me. But if somebody was able to persevere and just make it and don't, and have humble beginnings, and I just could never see myself as not having what I need to survive. But this girl, I saw that she did not care. This was what she was gonna do.
She had the drive.
She had the drive. She didn't have to have everything I needed. She just had to have the smallest water, maybe some chips. She was gonna stay there until she got on.
Wow.
And you have to make sacrifices because sometimes people, your best supporter is you. And that's what I've learned is, you know, they're like, have you called Keisha? No, why would I call Keisha? What would I do but to put you on? No, I need to persevere. If this is what I really want, I have to be able to say, okay, I'm not going to be able to have these luxuries because this is what I want. And I've just made that decision 3 years ago that this is what I want. And if I'm going to do it, I'm going into overdrive. And that's what I've been doing the last 3 years.
Good advice.
So,
good advice. Good advice.
Dee Dee, have you, I know this is your passion, and you said that you're 12 years old when you realized that, you know, you could sing and this is what you want to do. But did you study it? Did you go to school for it? Or?
I took vocal lessons at UC Berkeley because I graduated from there.
Okay.
And I was bored. I was bored. I dropped that class. But you know, the breathing, I kept the breathing part of it. And I'm always studying. I always want to be the best. So if I see somebody's doing something, a new style of singing, and I'm doing this style, I want to know that style too.
Right.
So when I'm singing one way, and they'll be like, oh, you guys like that over there? Well, watch this. I want to be able to flip that way and then come back. I want to sing country. Because they put so much behind country music, but they're the only ones that tell those long, beautiful stories and heart-wrenching stories.
Right.
You know, and I just want to do it all. So I study all the time. So when
Right.
people are asleep, I'm studying.
So what we're going to do is we're going to go to this next song, and we're going to hear some of this new style.
No. Yeah, hear that.
So back with Tea Time and Olive, and sorry, Ken Houston and
Yeah,
Olive.
Wait, hold on. She just kicked me out. Hold on. The women just took over. Olive and Dee Dee. Hold on.
You know what? It was because the book that she wrote.
Yeah.
It was the book.
I
When
want
she
to co-author
said-
now.
You know what? When Dee Dee said this book was about a man and all the women he loved,
Ooh,
that's
she just kicked me to the curb.
I'm
so let
sorry.
me
That's
take,
your
let me
story,
take it
Ken.
back. Let me
You
take
wrote
it
his
back.
I wrote your
story.
story.
All right, let me take
Not
it
the
back.
ending. Hopefully not the ending.
So since we're talking about books,
okay.
who inspired, who could inspire you, or who inspired you to write? What person would you go like, oh, this is a great writer, that you have some of the same skills, or something that you just enjoy?
You know, of course, Alice Walker, John Grisham.
Wow.
His stuff is so detailed with them court cases. And
She's reading them.
Ashley Coleman. They write street novels. Those are really good
Wow.
because you're like, hey, I remember that.
So now I know you wrote a good book because you named some good authors. So Olive, what about if she wanted to write a song?
Yeah. I mean, you said earlier, that is impressive that she writes most of her songs.
That's
or
what I was going
all
with.
your songs.
All my songs.
Okay. So where could our viewers buy your CDs?
Off of CD Baby, Amazon, iTunes, Spotify, every digital.
That's what I'm talking
Every
about.
digital avenue.
Throw it out there.
Yes, you can
Yeah.
buy my stuff. You can go to my website, DeeDeeSimon.com, and you can buy through a link there. And my book is on the website as well as the tickets to the show November 3rd.
That's what I'm talking
Ooh. So on the bottom of our page, Saeed will put your website so it's easier for our viewers to go to your website and
Great.
get your CDs. How many CDs do you have?
Oh my goodness! I think I have one album and maybe 3 singles out.
Right.
Since you're talking about that, who would you like to write with? I mean, if you had to pick an artist or a writer, just give me 3. Give me 3. Who would you like to write a song with?
John Legend.
Girl. John.
John Legend.
John, come on. I'm going to write with you too. I like some John Legend. Go ahead.
Chris Brown.
Chris Brown. I like Chris.
Brown,
Chris,
love
go
the
ahead. You
groove.
do it.
And Mary J.
Mary J. Yeah, I love some Mary J.
Yes, I
That's
love
a legend
Mary
right
J.
there. That's
Yes,
a
it
legend.
is.
So
Yes,
you
it
got.
is.
So you guys need a writer, book writer,
Let me
songwriter.
write some stuff.
That's what I'm talking about. That's
and
what.
and you mentioned about you just signed with somebody.
Yes, I'm with the Major Moves Music Group management with Richard Thomas, and he manages myself and Levert.
Okay.
So
okay.
I've been out touring with Levert, and those guys are really good. You know, we lost Gerald and Sean, but Mark is there, and he has 2 phenomenal guys. You know,
Right.
Black Rose and Paris, and they're doing their thing. The moves, they're polished.
Right, right.
So Levert is on the move in the Midwest. When they get here,
It's on.
It's on.
That's what I'm talking
St.
about.
Louis, I'm coming.
Here we go.
Better watch out.
Here we go. I can carry some bags.
Okay.
I know how to set a stage.
Well, she wrote a book about you before
Oh yeah,
she
yeah,
met
yeah,
you.
yeah. You guys are a piece of
So
dirt.
there's some questions that we do have. Some of our viewers send some of the
Uh-oh.
questions because they know that you're going to be in our show. One, I know you posted something about your diet and working out.
Yeah.
So
How to keep fit.
Yeah.
Well, I was doing Weight Watchers. It's really easy to do Weight Watchers because you can eat your own food.
Right.
So
What do? You just count the calories?
I just count
or
the points.
points?
Like
I never get that, but
10 tortilla chips is 3 points.
10 tortilla chips.
And I can have like 25 points a day. So,
12.
you know,
how many does a Whopper have?
a Whopper is 17. See, I know all my points.
Wow.
So when I walk into a grocery store, I don't see food. I just see points flying out at me.
Wow.
So
And
that's
that
how you keep
actually
that
works
shape.
for you.
Yes.
what
Do you
I'm
work
talking
out?
I do. I run and I work out only if I want to. because, well, you should.
Right.
But because the Weight Watchers just keeps the weight off of you. But the only thing is when you start losing, you lose points.
Right.
So that's when I get hungry.
So you gotta get.
That's when I work out.
Muscles.
Yeah.
And one last thing, because our viewers ask, where do you get your hair done? Now you don't have to say it, but they love your hair.
Oh,
and they
hey,
wanna
you
know.
like my mom? I go to the House of Kiana. You can find her on StyleSeat, StyleSeat.com. House of Kiana, Qiana.
That's what I'm saying.
And
She
it's
promoted that
yes,
so long.
yes. And
Kiana
it's-
put
and
it
it's
on the map.
And it's tranquil. It is just a nice environment.
I love it.
If you want to go relax, get your hair done, have some pretzels and other things, go on to the House of Kiana.
and 10 chips.
Watch
I
those
mean,
numbers.
12.
Well,
Watch them points.
just counting points.
Yeah.
Well, this was a great show.
Yes,
you know,
yes.
one of the points of our show is to send a good message to especially the younger generation. If you know you have a talent, the school is a thing. Make sure you get your education. It's good that you have a talent, but like you said, you have to work toward it. You have
Oh
to
my
have a
God.
passion. You have to really work. You can't just sit and wait, sing on the street, and assume that somebody's gonna pass by. Who was one of those singing? Was it Eminem that somebody found them in the garage? That doesn't
Didn't
happen every
Jodeci
day.
find them in front of MCA Records? They
Right.
were singing
Right.
out there every day.
You
Right,
gotta have the
right.
passion. You gotta have the drive.
Yes, you do.
Right.
And
A story.
you cannot give up. I mean, people gonna tell you you can't do it.
That's right.
And some of it is gonna be out of jealousy.
Hate.
You know,
I'm just helping you out.
you helping me good. I know all about
I'm your
that.
A-woman corner.
That's what I'm talking. Give me one. So you got to keep the drive up, the passion, the belief. You got to believe in yourself, believe in God. You know,
Yes,
that's where
yes.
you started your
Yes.
career from church, Whitney, a lot of people. So if you go give some advice to some young entrepreneurs, some young songwriters, book writers, let us hear some advice.
I would say continue to just keep pushing forward. Anybody that tries to block it, that was meant to happen. It's all a part of your journey. Every person that gets in your way, that throws a stone, it's a part of your journey, because nobody wants a journey with no story. So you just keep pushing and don't give up. If you want to cry, cry in the bathroom and get back out there and keep pushing.
Damn, is that in the book too about me? Because I'm going to keep pushing.
I'm
Dee Dee,
telling you, she
what's
wrote a book
happening?
before she met
Gave me
you.
the inspiration. Dee Dee Simon, thank you
Thank
you so much.
You guys are
and we will
great.
be there.
Bring the chicken.
No.
I was about to say, can you say something about the chicken?
No.
Our chicken's name is the Chip.
The
Chip.
chip,
The
Chip
shell-
the chicken.
yeah,
Oh my
the
God.
bird, yeah.
So I'm watching the news about this chicken and that they finally got the chicken to the owner. And I'm like, a chicken is blocked traffic. And I'm telling my mom, hey, did you see? It's a chicken on the road. So I said, so now, they said on the bridge. I said, I don't know how this chicken got on the bridge. I said, and we were saying, I bet you he got a lot of owners now.
Oh,
and then
they
we
was
kept-
they were popping
they
out.
were.
Custody
they
battle.
Were. They were. And then my mom said, yes, you're right. She said, Dee Dee, they found the owner of the chicken.
And it happened to be me. Oh
And
my
I walked
God.
in here today and you are the owner. That is crazy. See, your journey, I'm telling you. Your journey.
Boy, you gotta come back. Hey, can we do another show after?
sure
After?
will.
Follow-up.
Yeah, let's do
Sure
a
will.
follow
We're
up. So,
gonna-
Tea Time with Ken Houston and Olive. Thank you so much. With Dee Dee Simon.
Thank
Dee Dee,
you.
thank you
Blessings
for coming.
on what
you.
you're doing. Keep doing it and just inspiring others and giving us a spotlight. It is just amazing to even know that people are still doing stuff for their community. So please continue to do that, because we don't have a lot of that. You guys are amazing. Keep
Thank
pushing.
you.
I'm watching Tea Time. So I see you out there talking about the debris on
That's
the
what I'm
streets.
talking about. The graffiti. I'll be out there. I won't be playing.
Thank you for loving Oakland.
All right, thank you.